Okay เห็น
ใส่ถ้วยกินเลย
Okay guys, are we ready? Are we ready for this? This is from the tree. You can see it's ripe, you see the brown spots. It's bright green when it's actually on the tree, so this is ready to eat. Okay, so I'm next in line. You can see right here an example of how I said so budget friendly. These guys are at the local Muay Thai school, the fighting school, Thai boxing. And yeah, they're choosing to have this for lunch. So that proves more than anything how budget friendly, but also so tasty, so good this type of food is. This style of Thai food, really, Central Thai food, works so well for Southern Thai food. Khao, Rat Gang is a style for all of Thailand. But Southern Thai food just goes so well with that style, I think, because it's so colorful. When you put it in a glass case, it basically advertises itself. สบายดีมากหิวอาหารใต้ครับวันนี้ มันเป็นตั้งนานนะครับวันนี้ขายดีด้วยข้าวเหลือประมาณนี้นะมาคนเดียวสั่งได้แค่นี้มากัน2คนสั่งได้เยอะกว่าใช่ขอห่อหมกนะครับเอา2เลยไหมครับอันต้องเป็น2ไหมได้ครับ1ก็ได้โอเค1อันเอา1นะแล้วก็แกงส้มนะครับแกงส้มได้เลยแกงส้มเหลือถ้วยเดียวพอดีโอเคดีมากประมาณนี้พวกที่โครงเกงเนื้อก็มีนะครับหมูป่าเหลือนิดหน่อยซี่โครงนะครับซี่โครงได้เลยอันนี้คือใส่ถ้วยได้เลยแล้วก็เมนูนี้มีสตออันนี้มีสตออันนี้แกงกะทิไก่หน่อไม้สดแกงกะทิไก่ใส่ถ้วยสุดท้ายฟักทองผัดใส่ไข่นะครับฟักทองใส่ถ้วยแล้วก็ข้าวเปล่า2นะครับเดี๋ยวคุณโจเจอชุดนี้ก็ได้นะครับขอบคุณครับ thank you พี่ โอเคเห็นอันนี้คือหมักไว้ไหมดองหรือสตอดองดองอันนี้ออกเปรี้ยวๆหน่อยอาจจะอันนี้ขายเท่าไหร่ครับอันนี้คนใต้จะกินแบบนี้ใช่ใส่ถ้วยกินเลยเอาหนังเล็กๆเอาออกด้วยไหมไม่ต้องโอเคถ้าชอบแบบเอาออกก็ได้ธรรมดาก็จะแบบนี้เลยธรรมชาติเลย so he said they sell these now pickling กินยากคุณโจกินยาก okay so this is Sataw these are the beans the Petai beans stink beans he gets them directly from his friend in the south they grow a few ingredients here behind their house he showed me before but this one he said maybe in Chiang Mai you only can get it here so whatever the case there are not many places you can be sure of that so way up here in the north you got to take your chance to eat totally local when you can this is awesome these are like double stink fermented stink beans จะกินให้หมดไหมอร่อยให้ใจออกจะมีกลิ่นประมาณ2วัน3วันติดปากไหมครับกินน้ำเยอะๆมันจะได้ออกให้หมดโอเคผมไม่ได้ว่าแค่ถามครับผมชอบ It is such a privilege to have enough money to buy food every single day of my life. Do not forget that. Even if you watch this video, you say, oh, the food is so colorful, looks so amazing. I think that too. I mean, I know I'm lucky to eat like this. So that's why I enjoy it so much. Yeah, but think, we are so lucky to have money to buy food every single day of our lives. This actually, even though I ordered quite a few options, this is what you would call budget lunch in Thailand. This is a working class lunch. Khao, Rat Gang is how probably half of the entire country of Thailand feeds itself for lunch. It's great. So you have vegetables and a spicy dip. You have some curries. you have something like fish, especially in the south of Thailand. You'll have a fish. We have 2 types of fish here. Then you have some meat dishes. And then you have eggs, vegetables, a lot of curry paste and a lot of vegetables. And then you eat it all with white rice. Amazing. So, of all the beautiful southern Thai dishes, this might be my favorite. Gaeng is curry. Gaeng Som is a sour curry. This is papaya right there. Let's try. And if you go for that for the first bite, you better be ready. You better have warmed up, or you have a fire management strategy, because that is legendary levels of fire. Yep, there we go. Hiccups straight away. Look at that reaction. I love that she does not tone it down for northerners. You see, Thai food in general is spicy, but in the north, it's the least of the 4 regions. South is the most of the 4 regions. So doing something like ordering southern food in the north, some of the restaurants, some of the chefs, they might tone it down. They might tone it down for their clientele, you know? Wow, that is on fire. Some tilapia in there, Plaa Nin. Oh man. It's so spicy, and you will become addicted so quickly. So it's a sour curry. You see the orange colors from turmeric in the chili paste. The papaya, though, is sour on its own. So you see in Isan, they use papaya shredded in a salad, super spicy. In the south, they use papaya in a soup. The soup itself is super spicy. Papaya is just then one of the world's supreme ingredients then. Wow, okay. You think it's like a soup, right? The name is curry, but it does look like a soup. But just pounded, just mashed, just mixed in, just fire at every level. It's such a healthy dish too. How are you, man? สบายดีไหม Cool ดีที่ได้เจอกันกินให้อร่อยครับ He is the junior champion of the country of Thailand. So in the future, he might be the best rider of the whole country someday. So I'm enjoying the fact that I know him as a kid, because I can still like mess around with him. Next up, oh wow, another dish just to get so excited by. Sea Kong Mu. And Gaeng Kua. Gaeng Kua is another style of southern curry, which is very ambiguous in the name and very delicious to eat. You know, even though it's ambiguous, it doesn't actually matter. If you don't speak Thai, Gaeng Kua is easy to remember, right? So you just say Gaeng Kua and then the name of the meat. So this is Gaeng Kua, Si Kong Mu, Si Kong On, actually. But yeah, you can just say Gaeng Kua. So it's oily because of the pork fat. And then you got the bone in. And I'm still so on fire from that Gaeng Som, I think I need some rice for this bite. Still spicy, but I won't say killer. That Gaeng Som was like ignite your mouth spiciness. This one is just normal Thai spicy. Love the texture of the beef, stewed to perfection. The curry, it's so heavy on jeera, Wow, that's just killer. Oh, there's jeera leaves in there too. So yeah, Gaeng Som, the first dish, and then Gaeng Kua is the second. Let's try this one for the third. So you can clearly see it's a different style already. It's steamed in a banana leaf. It is a curry, but there's coconut cream in the curry. There's coconut cream on top, but it's really thick coconut cream in the curry. So you can just cut into it. It is like a cake. So it's fish meat, might be some shrimp in there. And then under it, a unique southern vegetable, which is called melinjo leaves in English. Pak miang, I think, or bai miang. It's sweet. There's also the kaffir lime leaf, so herbal, like so pungent. It's peppery, like black pepper, and it's so soft. So the fish meat mixed, like blended up, honestly, to such a fine consistency, mixed in with the coconut cream. Oh man, yeah, it's not very spicy at all though, which is nice because the first two dishes were so spicy. Thank you. พอครับอร่อยมาก Happy มากครับ Hey bro กินข้าวยังครับ
กินแล้วครับ
Coach Gaeng, he runs an awesome bike shop just there. So also when you service your bike, so you can have coffee, service bike, and Thai food, and hang out with this guy. Look at that smile.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, there's a mail service. So basically, this street, it basically has every shop that you would need as the life of a cyclist who loves local food. It has it all, this one street. Yeah. Okay, so that dish, by the way, is called Haw Moke. Haw means wrap, Moke is the name of the dish, or the style, really. You can have some mokes that are completely enclosed, but Haw Moke, this style, is like half closed. And then I love the way they steam it. Let's try that chili on top. It really is just so sweet. There can be bones in there though, so chew gently, because it is fish meat and it is real fish. It's not processed too much. So there still could be bones in there. So the next fish, we'll just try the whole fish. That right there is a mackerel. So you've learned by now the word for fish, right? Plaa. This is Plaa Tom. Steamed fish or boiled sometimes. Plaa Tom Kem. Kem just means salty. Plaa Tom Kem. What an attractive name for a dish, right? Boiled salty fish. But it is so much more tasty than that. You notice they like crack the head of the mackerel like that? You'll recognize that all over Thailand. That's how they sell it. Comes like cracked like that. So just try a little bit of the fish meat. It's going to be probably sweet and salty. Again, one of the few dishes that does not have any chili in it. And I don't know if the fish really is just that awesomely firm, or if they do something to preserve it first, if they dry it first. It is rich in flavor. Man, so if you go on the back there of a mackerel, that's where all the easy parts are to eat, just like that. Go back down there, baste it a little bit in the water. Let's taste again. So it's called salty, but it's not that salty. I would say it's sweet first, but it's only barely sweet. You really are just getting the fish meat itself. And in the south, of course, south of Thailand is a long peninsula. You're gonna eat a lot of fish. They use fermented fish, they use super stinky fish sometimes, but it's nice to get a fresh one every once in a while. They also do a version, it's almost the same color, but it's made with tamarind. So it's like a sour version of, it's very similar to this. They use the mackerel just like that, so look out for the tom kem. Wow. And every once in a while, just a bite of the clean white rice to reset your flavor sensors to get ready for the next dish. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more dishes to try. Okay, so we are halfway through. So let's kind of do the veg at the halfway mark. Here you have clean veg. Here you have ragingly spicy, salty shrimp chili dip. Nampik kapi. So nampik are chili relishes. We have all different kinds of stuff that goes in nampik. Actually, a few days ago we made a northern version, nampik num. This one is from the south, nampik kapi. Kapi is made from fermented shrimp. Salted shrimp, excuse me. They might be fermented and then salted. I don't know, but it's mega powerful flavor. It smells strong, super salty. I dare anyone to eat that on its own. So you take some clean, gentle veg like this, fresh cucumber, and you go like this. I just love how, almost like som tam in the Isan, it's something that's so like gentle and so texture friendly, but barely any flavor, and then the Thai just go crazy with the chilies, with the saltiness or sweetness, and just make it into something incredible. Just like the Gaeng Som, you have to be ready when something that spicy just punches you in the back of the throat. But it's so unique. You cannot mimic that flavor with any other ingredient. Those salted shrimp, they're powerful. You gotta try it at least once. Maybe just try a tiny bite, but you gotta try it. Nampik kapi. Next dish. Gaeng Gati Gai. Gai means chicken, right there. Also has some Sataw stink beans. Also, yes, has some bamboo. Man, then you see the cream. It is a creamy curry, creamy from coconut cream. Guessing that it's going to be medium spicy. Let's try. I have not had this curry in a while. I don't have it too frequently. So let's try some chicken, everything, some in one bite. Can we do it? I think we can. Wow, that nampik kapi is so spicy. You want to say, oh, the chicken meat is so good, it's so soft, but the Sataw just overwhelms in an instant. It's so fresh. The smell is so pungent. The bean itself, when you bite down, it's almost like garlic without the spiciness, without that burn. You know, it's just like, almost like for an instant, your stomach wants to move like you're seasick, just for an instant. It's almost like a flavor that's so strong, your body doesn't know to love it or like, to reel from it. Like cheese, I don't know. Can you remember the first time you ever tried cheese? I don't know. It's a weird thing. Sataw is just weirdly awesome. Okay, so I'm still on fire from the nampik kapi. So before I move to the final, funkiest of all recipes, let's just try the gentle pumpkin. Pumpkin with eggs. It's just going to be how it looks. Sweet, soothing, comforting, really, and kind of a nice break, but also healthy. Maybe not quite as healthy as completely raw vegetables, but it's close. And Lee said, what is this? It's not that special. I said, Lee, you need something like this. Oh, I'm crying. Look at that. You need something. มันเผ็ดถึงใจซัดใจครับชอบ But you need something like that to kind of just give yourself some kind of relaxation somewhere in the meal. So you'll notice, even though no one talks about Thai food and says, oh, pumpkin fried with eggs, but if you order this, put it in the middle, and you have other dishes as fiery as these three, curries, fiery as Gaeng Soms, fiery as nampik kapis, you'll notice, friends, bit by bit, they'll take a spoon of this, you'll see another spoon. This dish will be finished, I guarantee it, because it's the only dish that is not continuing that fire wave. Okay, guys, are we ready? Are we ready for this? It is a bowl, not just of sataw, which would already be like formidable enough. This is a bowl of pickled sataw, skinned on, no less. Wow. And only a champion would try to eat 12 at one time. I think I'm gonna go for 2. There we go. Wow. So, this could also be an item that you would find on a full option of the pak ngo, the side plate that goes with napik kapi. So these you don't really eat on your own. I'm just doing it for you, for the camera, and for me, for my experience. Those things seem to hold good times, usually, right? I need a friend to do this with me. If you took sour garlic, yeah, like fermented garlic. If you took the skin off, it would be a little bit better. Not by much, but it would be a little bit better. The texture at least would be uniform. Oh, yeah, dude. Chiang Mai is just too good. That guy right there, he just popped in, stuck his head out, waved. He completed the Tour de France. I think actually twice. I love living in Chiang Mai. I love it. This is from the tree. You can see it's ripe. You see the brown spots. It's bright green when it's actually on the tree, so this is ready to eat. You let it sit, you let it dry a little bit. Okay. So they open this. Actually, you cut it with a knife halfway, and then you can peel it out with your thumb quickly. If you're going for full detail, there's also a secondary skin. So you can see the skin on these. When you pickle them like this, she said you don't need to take the skin off. You can, but you don't. But if you eat the raw one, the skin is a little bit too sticky. It's kind of hard to eat the entire thing. So that is what Petai looks like in the pod. And these are not cheap. That could sell for $3. You might think if you live in the USA, $3 does not sound like much, but rice and vegetable and one curry costs about $3, like the full plate like this. So, I mean, some beans that cost as much as a full meal, curry, veg, and rice. Yeah, so they are a very expensive single ingredient, for sure. So if you didn't know what sataw was, Petai bean, you would think it's like garlic that's gone bad. Thank you. เหมือนกระเทียมเปรี้ยว
ใช่ค่ะแต่นี่จะอร่อยกว่ากระเทียม
Oh yeah พิเศษแล้วก็มีประโยชน์กว่าด้วย
ทานได้ไหมคะ
ได้ยับ
โอ้โห3 เม็ดเลยเหรอ
She said, oh, 3 at once? Yeah, so I like it. But it's a weird one. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and there's naturally, I don't know if it's caffeine, but there's some kind of stimulant in that, so don't eat it before bed. That's a lunchtime food. I know that from experience. If you eat 40 or 50 Petai, you will not sleep if you eat them for dinner. Okay, I'm addicted. I love it. I'm taking more. So I guess that would be like a combo right there, right? And then maybe something gentle, and then maybe something fiery. Oh, yeah, the bamboo is so good. You would kind of eat them together like that. Yes, I did just fling curry into my lap. It happens. It's so stinky. Really, it's the kind of ingredient you ask yourself, like, who first found this? Were they delighted with their find, or were they totally disgusted? แกงกะทิไก่อร่อยมากครับ
ไก่หน่อไม้สด
โอเคเรียกว่าแกงไก่หน่อไม้สด
แกงไก่หน่อไม้สดใส่ตอ
คำว่ากะทิไม่ได้อยู่ในชื่อหรือแกงกะทิไก่ก็ได้ไหม
ก็
แกงกะทิโอเค
ได้
ครับ
แต่มันเป็นกะทิสดมันจะมีเป็นหน่อไม้เป็นสตอ
หน่อไม้เยอะด้วยแล้วก็สตอด้วย
จะอมนิดหน่อย
ชะอมด้วย หน่อไม้สตอแล้วก็ชะอมมีกลิ่นทั้งสาม
ทั้งนั้นเลย
ครับ
ตัวไก่
อันนี้อร่อยด้วยแต่กินไม่หมด
นี่คุณโจไม่เคยเจอ
อย่า
แต่ก่อนพี่
No
สาวไม่เคย
ไม่
แก
เคย
งเดี๋ยวนี้พี่สาวเริ่มแกง
ครับ
ขายหมดทุกวันหมดแล้วตอนนี้
ดีอร่อยมากอร่อยทุกวันนะครับขอบคุณที่ดูแลผมอย่างดีมากดีไข่เจียวด้วยใช่ไหมครับไข่เจียวชะอม He takes care of us so well. It's very good to see him so busy, right? Any restaurant, especially like your favorite restaurant, you don't want it to be so packed that you don't have a table, but you don't want to see it empty. You want to see the owners active and smiling. His food deserves to be loved. I love the food. I love the price. I love how fresh. Khao, rat, gang. Khao, rice. Rat is the action. Gang is curry. So it means rice under curry. It's a style you can never go wrong with anywhere in Thailand, but I think the South does it the best. How colorful the South food is, how fresh, how spicy. Oh, I get so excited for Southern Thai food. Thank you for getting excited with me. I hope you've learned a lot today. I hope you've seen some tasty new dishes to look out for.